What's going on out there in YouTube land? Yeah, I quit posting to Rumble because Rumble wasn't getting nowhere. So, it's just you guys now. But I want to thank each and every one of you that have stuck around on the channel. It's been a fun last couple of months. Dealing with mindless drones, morons, and all that fun, stupid shit and everything else. It just gets too much, and you gotta take a break and just gotta focus on you and everything else. So I noticed that moon up in the sky getting to be a full moon again. So, and now that retrograde's now officially over and Thanksgiving's done and out of the damn way, thank God. I really truly hate this time of year in general. May have to use something else. Hold on, give me 1 second. There we go. I switched my phone holder. My juice, or my little fucking thing of pink lemonade mix that I bought last time I had food stamps. It getting too low. Doesn't have enough weight in the ass of it. So, but thank you for everybody who stuck around, stuck with the channel, this, that, and the other. Thank you for all the donations. They have helped. Thank you for all the future donations that for the people that are going to be joining and donating and everything else. So, just thank you in general. I appreciate everything, considering life is never easy. I don't care who you are. So, some of us are blessed with the shit that we need and the shit to help. Some of us have to work for it, and fortunately, I'm one of the ones that have to work my ass off, which is perfectly fine. I'm not in a bad place, I'm just not in the best place. You know how that shit works and everything else. Dealing with stupid morons, mindless drones. You know how it goes. And everything else, so not feeling too bad today. Got some shit to do today. Still trying to get this job. Still trying to get my food stamps taken care of. And I got a lot of other stuff I gotta get done, so. But figured I'm feeling pretty good, so let's put out at least a full moon read and see what the hell is going on. Didn't even look to see what the full moon was in. Don't care right this very second in time. But figured I'd hop on here and see what was going on and everything else. And I cleaned my camera so it's not all blurry. So hopefully you can see me a little bit better. So, but just in general, thank you very much. Much appreciated, much obliged. Anybody else cares to donate, it will be put to good use. Not asking, not telling, just saying. If you care to donate, it will be put to good use. So, real, actual tarot readers don't sit here and don't tell people this or tell people that. I just throw it out there. You guys use your own discernment and everything else, and you guys do what you guys do. I enjoy putting videos up, so I enjoy doing this. So regardless whether I get donations or not, just a sub to the channel, a view and a like, that helps the channel out just as much as you donating. So, but let's get this full moon read started and going and seeing what is going to happen and everything else. So, if I seem kind of like not my normal bubbly little self, life, dealing with stupid people, and all that fun shit. So, I have 2 of Swords. It's on the bottom of the deck, so may very well be at a crossroads. Crossroads are easy. You have two options. Take the one with less drama. Six of Swords, in reverse nonetheless. Like I just said, take the one with less drama. That's going to be the road that's going to be what you need to take. I guarantee you that one. Seven of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're sitting here and you're looking at stuff. You're sitting here, you're looking at what your next move is. Understanding what road's blocked. Blocked is in like drama, like I was just saying, and everything else. Yeah, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, no. You're literally sitting here looking at your cup. Chariot. Yeah, you're looking at your cup, figuring out what your next move is. I would say your next move is what you're trying to get done. Like with me and the food stamps and insurance and job and shit. I was a victim of Thanksgiving in the holiday season starting. Knight of Wands, yeah, you're sitting there, you're holding that new beginning, you're holding that, being drawn to that envelope right there on his hand, almost like it's like you know something's coming in, you just gotta get to where it's going to be coming in, and everything else. Strength came out in reverse. But it's almost like you're sitting here and you're looking at yourself and you're realizing that you're stronger than what you think. You're stronger than you ever thought that you were. And because of that, because you're experiencing self-love, you're experiencing, what it's like to sit here and create boundaries. And the Eight of Cups just showed itself. Yeah, you're walking away from the past. You're walking away from what doesn't serve you. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're only going towards what keeps you in balance. What keeps you going the way that you need to be going. Because you understand, or you're starting to understand the fact of, if you want good things to happen, Four of Swords, if you want good things to happen, you gotta love yourself. You gotta be one with the masculine side and the feminine side. You gotta sit here and understand that it takes time. Three of Wands. I think that's two cards together. Is it? Yeah, it is. The Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you gotta sit here and you gotta realize what it is that you want. Knight of Wands and on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's a matter of you gotta respect yourself in order to win this war, win this battle. Some of us are in a war, some of us are in a battle. And you gotta sit here and you gotta, realize that if you're not doing you to the best of the ability that you can do you, and if you're sitting here and listening to everybody else and being a people pleaser, then you're not going to get very far. You're not going to get what you need to get done. Because being a people pleaser is the exact opposite of what we need to be doing here. Just like if you've been seeing 222 and like I've been seeing 111, 222, 333, 444, 555 for the last week. So yeah, no, you gotta pay attention. Like I told the girl, follow the numbers. Legitimately, follow the numbers. Do what you need to do. Do only what you need to do. Like in this situation, I live in a fucking shelter yet again. You think I'm happy about this? No, I'm not. But I make the best out of a bad situation. And in order to get out of this situation, I know what I have to do. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like here. Same exact thing. I use this place as a bed and a hot shower. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck before I cut it. You know, it's called getting a job, finding a job. That way you can sit there and you can support yourself and get what you need to get done. Because whatever you're doing is going to start bringing balance into your life. The Six of Coins. You know, it's more or less, you know, not looking for that handout, not looking for anything but what you already know that you have inside of you. 11:41 on the clock. Because knowing one's worth, legitimately, and if you notice on this card, there's only one person walking on that road. And that one person is you. And in order to get to where you need to be getting to, guess what you have to do? You have to say fuck off to everybody else and only do what you need to do. Which would be, oh, hold on, we got a card that's turned around. Four of Swords. Yeah, you're sitting there, you're thinking. This has got your brain going. This has got you going, hey, what do I need to do? How do I need to get this done? Because guess what? That tower came in. That tower came in and caused you to think, which is a good thing. That tower is making you see what you need to see for what it is and for how it is. Because with you seeing for what it is and how it is, that's going to allow you to move forward. It's just like the other day, or last week, I legitimately had to walk a total of 12 miles in the hot Florida sun, which was not fun. Not bitching, I'm just saying it was not fun. To go and get this shit done for this job so I can get out of this situation. Because after about 2 months of fucking looking for work down here, I finally get a bite that's actually most likely going to pay off. So you got to sit there and you got to do what you got to do. And see, with the High Priestess coming out over that Four of Swords and in between that Four of Swords and that Lovers, your intuition is guiding you. Your intuition is sitting here and going, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. You know, and it's, once again, strength. It's showing you that, yes, you do have the strength to do this. You just got to stick to your guns, and you just got to, like the girl's in a completely different shelter over some stupid bullshit. So guess what? She has to fucking sit here, and she has to do shit a certain way, because if she doesn't do shit a certain way, she's going to fall flat on her ass. And she's not trying to fall flat on her ass. She's trying to sit here and move forward. So with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords coming out as well, what that's telling me is you're understanding, you're starting to understand, you're starting to see what you need to put your energy into, what you need to take your energy away from, And as long as you're following your intuition and following what you're being guided and being told and being shown, you're going to have the strength. And as long as you stand with the truth, Ace of Swords, truth never lies. 15:11 on the clock. That's 111 twice in this read. So as long as you're sitting here staying with what you need to stay with and doing with what you need to do and everything else, you know, it's just like there's a song from In Flames. I think it's called The System. I'm not sure what album it's off of. But one of the lyrics is, what have you done to go from wrong to right? Literally. You have to look at, and you have to sit there like I keep on saying, go back to that file cabinet. That's fine. Go back to that file cabinet. Brush up on what you need to brush up on. Look at what you've already been through. See on how what you've been through is actually currently happening right now. Just the problems with those people may end, but guess what? Your problems are still going to sit here and be here with a different set of morons. So until you learn what you need to learn, the problems are going to remain. It's just the morons are going to change, and sometimes the problems are going to get even worse. Because why? Because you haven't learned your lesson yet. So in order for you to learn your lesson, it has to get a little bit worse, a little bit worse, a little bit worse, a little bit worse, until you just get to the point to where you just get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And then once you can sit here and do what you need to do, see what you need to see and everything else, then you'll be able to sit here, Ten of Swords. Then you'll be able to sit here and look and see, oh, you know what? You're doing what so-and-so was doing that I don't talk to anymore. And I didn't want to deal with him or her with this exact same shit, so why am I going to deal with you in this same shit? Because that's loving yourself. You can't make this shit up. Come on, there's 78 cards in this deck. And you saw me shuffle. So yeah, no, it's a matter of you're finally trusting yourself, you're finally trusting your gut, you're finally listening, you're finally noticing. You're finally waking the fuck up. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. Hell fucking yeah, this is what I want to see. Let's keep this up. This is what this full moon's going to do, because you're sitting there and you're starting to realize that Empress energy. You're starting to realize, hey, guess what? I am that badass. I am this. I am that. It's just only the people that need to see it are going to see it. Everybody else can fall away and become obsolete. Because you're sitting there on your like little couch thing with your little microphone sitting there going, you know, you don't want me to use this damn thing, but if I need to bonk you on the fucking head, I'm going to bonk you on the fucking head. You know, because you're understanding your worth. You're understanding that you're understanding that with the Six of Coins, look at everybody, look at you saying, hey, guess what? I'm right here. Leave me the fuck alone. But everybody is sitting there, you know, you're sitting there with a little bit, just a little bit, not much. And look at everybody sitting there wanting that handout. Oh, give me it, give me it, give me it. I'm this way, I'm this way, I'm that way. And then once they figure out, and look at the face. That face looks old, decrepit, worn out. Because guess what? You're seeing the exact same shit happening, just with different people. So now you're starting to put 2 and 2 together to get 4. Death just showed itself, as well as the Magician. Nine of Wands. Come on. It came out in reverse, so you're coming out of the Wounded Warrior. You're coming out of that, oh, poor, poor, pitiful me, blah, 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 blah. Regardless if you're saying it or not. Okay, have your boo-hoo. That's fine. Have your boo-hoo. But not everybody needs to know about it. Stay to yourself. Have your boo-hoo. But understand and realize on how temporary that is. Don't stay there. Because you stay there, then that's when you start going down. That's when you start feeling hopeless and this, that, and the other. Can't be doing that shit because we want to love ourselves. That Knight of Coins, I mean not Knight of Coins, Knight of Cups, slow-moving energy, yes, but Rome wasn't built in a day, folks. You have to sit here and you have to do shit the correct speed, the correct way to do it. If you don't do it the correct way, what have you done to go from wrong to right, basically? Not the Page of Swords. It came out in reverse. So what that tells me, 21-21 on the clock, 21-22 as well. That's telling me that you're starting to comprehend and see what's actually going on and what you actually need to do and where you were going wrong. So now you can self-correct, and so now you can, in essence, move down that road. Because there is no fighting, there is no drama. You're not going to let it be that way because you want justice and that tower. You want a good tower to come into play, not a bad tower. And yes, there is a difference between a good tower and a bad tower. So, but full moon read, not a bad read at all. Just stay focused on what we need to stay focused on. Be able to look, confront, and see red flags, see the people that you don't want or need around in your life. 22-22 on the clock. You know, understand that new beginning, you're in your new beginning. It's just a matter of getting everything fine-tuned and being able to go forward. That's the fun part. So, until next time, peeps, namaste.